The speaker for that event, as Mr. Jacobs said in the work session, would be Captain Tommy Clack. He's a U.S. Army retired Vietnam veteran, and he is also was also last year inducted into the Georgia Military Hall of Fame, and he is an avid hunter and fisherman. So I hear that he's a very great motivational speaker, so we're looking forward to him for that event. We have tickets, a few tickets still on sale at our office, and those tickets are $15 for that event, and the meal, wild game meal, will be catered by Mr. Benny Overstreet and his wife Sandy from Gopher Plantation. A full lineup of events. There's so much to tell you about, but if you go to our website, cityofdouglas.com/SGOE, which is short for South Georgia Outdoor Expo, you can get the full schedule of events. But I do want to say that the doors will open to the public on Friday, August the 22nd from 1 until 7 p.m. and on Saturday, August the 23rd from 9 until 5 p.m. on Saturday. Admission for the Outdoor Expo is $5. So we have a full lineup, some free expos, free workshops, activities for all ages. So we just encourage the community to come out, and we do thank all of our community volunteers and city departments, mayor commission, for seeing the vision behind these events, and also all the city departments for the hard work and helping with logistics to make this event happen. And I want to again thank all of our sponsors. And I want to call them by name because we do thank our sponsors: Satilla River Outdoors, Lassiter Implement Group, Rocky and Norris Shoe Store, the Georgia Hunting and Fishing Federation, More Than Graphics, the National Wild Turkey Federation, WSWG, Southwest Georgia Television, On Media, Aniston's Restaurant, Georgia Department of Natural Resources and General Coffee State Park, the Douglas Enterprise, McCrae Coca-Cola, and W&W Video Production. Those are my announcements. Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Any other staff have any comments to make? If there is none, we'll open the floor for the audience to comment, if you will. If anyone wants to comment, step up to the podium, give your name and address. And if you're in the city, who your commissioner is, and limit your time to 3 minutes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My commissioner is Commissioner Hutchison, Ward 1. And I would just like to say that school is just back in for a few weeks. And our buses are moving forth, and we want to watch out for our children. They'll be leaving early in the morning and late in the evening, coming in late in the evening. So watch out for our children. Our children we say, is our future, and there'll be a lot of them out there. And I want to help this time, sort of help those children that are hanging out in the streets after school hours to get in school. We don't need them in school because they got to be in jail after a while. But also, if you ain't registered to vote, I want you to get registered. 16% ain't gonna make it, but 16% of the people of this country makes a decision for this country. We want you to get registered and vote next election.
WDTV 13. Programming is sponsored by
Dewey Hayes Jr., attorney at law, selected to the top 100 trial lawyers in the state of Georgia.
Boss Riders and Roscoe Allen Company. The Boss Riders, serving the Coffee County community for over 20 years. 100 Men in Black and Roscoe Allen Company. 100 Men in Black, working to bring unity to our community since 2002.
If you want your pizza fixed just right, chances are you'll go to Danny's. If you're celebrating a birthday, Holtz is probably fixing the cake you'll put the candles on. And if your wedding ring needs an adjustment, you'll find yourself at Crawford Jewelers. But if it's you who needs fixing, it should definitely happen here. Coffee Regional Medical Center in Douglas, Georgia. We fix things better here.
Don't miss the South Georgia Outdoor Expo in Douglas. It starts with a wild game supper with Vietnam veteran Tommy Clack as the guest speaker, then 2 days of fun activities for the whole family, including the WOW Whitetail King Collection exhibit, Michael Memphis Douglas and Larry Shorty Coleman of the Harlem Legends, Kevin King and his Straight Jacket Monster Truck, and Butch Moger's Super Critter Getter Truck, the Snakes Alive Show with Steve Scruggs, Fishing Workshop with Bert Diener, Duck Hunting Workshop with Clint Chipman, and more. You could win a $500 jackpot, a Hoyt Carbon Spider bow, or other great prizes. This show is brought to you by these great partners. Don't miss it.
I've had some question about the speed limit on 441 from approximately Carson Lumber Company to the bypass. And I know there's some people that's been a little upset about it, but it's only 2 hours a day, 7:25 to 8:25, 2:25 to 3:25. And it's not a speed trap, as some people has been alleged it was, but you will get caught if you speed during those hours. And we, with the county's help, I understand there's going to be some flashing lights shortly. Anything that's put up on that road has to be approved by the state, but I understand they have got permission to put up the flashing lights. But just be aware, if you speed during those 2 hours, you're going to be caught. So that's all I have right now. Anybody else have anything? Any commissioner have any comments?
Start down now.
Thank you. I have something. First, I have a question, and then I have a couple of comments. Mr. Jacobs, I wanted to know, has the City, County, and School Board meeting been scheduled as of yet? And if so, do we have the date? Or
It is the county's time to facilitate that. Obviously, he's been trying to get a schedule. Wesley has been trying to get a time. I will contact him again and see when he has set a time so we could have that meeting. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now my comment, as former Commissioner Roper stated, I'd just like to remind everybody that school has resumed. So I'd like to ask everyone to try to exercise caution while traveling, because our kids are out there. The other thing that I wanted to mention is the Mary Hayes Center. Ms. Rutherford, she has resumed after-school services for kids, as well as we have our Boys and Girls Club. So I just like to please ask everyone who can to try to give donations to both Boys and Girls Club as well as the Mary Hayes Center. And lastly, I would like to say that this coming Sunday, my church, Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church, we are having our 107th church anniversary. So those of you who are not already obligated to attend church somewhere, I'd like to invite you to come out and celebrate our 107th anniversary with us. The speaker for the event will be Reverend A.J. Fluker of Valdosta, Georgia. He was there on first Sunday, and I tell you, he's a real treat. You'll really enjoy him. So I just like to say that. Thank you.
Thank you. Ron?
I don't have anything other than I need to ask you a question. Can I speed after that time?
Well, you can go up to 55 miles an hour.
Well, you said we couldn't speed during those hours, but it's okay after that.
You can go up to 55 miles an hour after those. But if you get caught speeding during those hours,
I know who to call.
Yeah, that's the worst. They probably won't catch you as much between other hours.
Just hush. Just let it go at that.
I'm going. Chief Castelo. Yeah.
He over there.
Yeah.
He's already fell out of that chair. I said a while ago about you can speed after that time, but not during.
Well, I didn't mean not to be, but how about getting a fix on his car?
Already got GPS on it.
All right. I traded that one, by the way.
I'd like to thank, once again, Sister Connie Lott and the young lady, Miss Layton Edwards, for coming in this afternoon. she'll talk about that. She'll talk about that all night and tomorrow. You know, and Sunday she'll meet us in church with it. Same kind of thank you. Right there, because she's a humble person. I also like to thank the citizens for all they do to try to continue to allow us to do what we need to do as we move forward to try to bring Douglas up to where they think we should be, and all the acts that we do perform up here is for the good of the city. I'd like to thank all the citizens for participation, and that's all I got.
I don't have anything.
No, I don't have anything. Just once again, we adjourned for the Utility Commission meeting.
Okay, Don. Motion of adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Second, third,
All
fourth.
in favor?
Aye.